Well, hello, YouTubes. I finally did it. I downloaded Ableton Live, and fuck, man, it's so good. I don't know why I told myself for years that I didn't want to create any music in a DAW. I guess it's just the appeal of sitting on your computer and trying to figure out a program just didn't seem very inspiring to me. But now that I got into it, everybody knows this. I'm not telling anybody anything new, but the power behind a DAW is just amazing. So I still love my Eurorack stuff, though, of course. I mean, this is what y'all are here for. So I want to go in and do some sound design on my synthesizer here, and then we'll take it into Ableton and we'll create some sounds and maybe throw it into like a beginning of a song and show you how to do that. So let's get into it. All right, let's get into some sound design. I want to use BIA here. Everything's being clocked by Pam's new workout over there in the corner. It's sending MIDI out to Ableton just in case, have everything in time. Let's go out of BIA. So let's clock BIA or get a rhythm going from Pam's new workout. I already have a Euclidean rhythm coming out of channel 1. Put it in the trigger input. And let's just modulate BIA and we'll do some effects with Mimeophone. Let's clock Mimeophone so it's in the same BPM as my Pam's new workout. And really, we're just gonna make a big ass mud pie sandwich here, and then we'll take some cuts from it. And I'll show you how to do that later in Ableton. So really, it's just gonna sound like a bunch of noise and a bunch of shit, really. And once we get it in there, we'll get some cool stuff going. So for the trigger input, oh, whoa, holy shit, oh, that's pretty cool. Where did that come from? See, this is the fun stuff right here, man. You just throw some stuff in here and you start getting some cool stuff, man. This is why I love sound design so much. So what I was going to do before, I was going to take a square wave and put it into the trigger input of BIA. And that pretty much turns BIA into an oscillator almost. I mean, I know it's an oscillator, but the trigger input, usually you're just throwing gates at it, but if you throw a square wave, you need a continuous noise source. Alright, that can be our first little sound design that we're gonna chop up and throw in. Okay, so we're in Ableton, and I have the clip here that I recorded. I'm going to go to my packs here, go to Granulator 2, drag that over and open up a track there. And what we do is we take this audio track or our sample and drag it into Granulator 2. And it's going to sound a little something like this. So what I did from there, I took certain things like the file position, spray, and I hit edit MIDI map, and I put them to certain knobs on my MIDI controller. Like so. That way when I'm playing the sample, I can manipulate it with these knobs that I added. So after I resampled it, I got little clips like this one right here. And I added some different things like reverb and auto panning. Sounds something like this. So there's one example. Up here I have a couple more. Then I threw in some drum groove. A little bit of bass. And these things just add a little ambience and effects to your songs. So there's just a little sample of what you can do with your synth sound design, adding little ambient stuff, little ear candy. So if you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up, give me a comment, let me know if you want to see a little more Ableton stuff. I'm learning Ableton, so the more stuff I learn, I'd like to just put out there. I know it wasn't too in-depth on exactly what you do in your DAW, but just an idea, and if you guys really want me to dive into it, I can do that too. Thanks for watching.